Hi everybody, I'm Cassandra from Craftably Ever After, and as always I'm super excited to be chatting to you guys today. Now, today was originally going to be a very short video because I had one thing to show you, and then things happened and my video might be a little longer than I planned. So just be warned, grab yourselves a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. It might be longer than usual, but let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing I wanted to chat to you guys about, the first project I've got to show, is the Minika Lab that I'm doing with my daughter Jessica. Now, for those of you who've been here for a while, you would know about the 4 Seasons bunnies that Jessica designed, and I'm doing a crocheted version of each of the bunnies. So for anyone who's new or recently joined the channel, I will link those videos down below. But what it is, as I mentioned, my daughter Jessica, she's 11. Last year, she designed 4 very cute bunnies for me. She did drawings of 4 bunnies based on the 4 seasons of the year. And as the seasons go by, I am recreating as close as possible the bunny that she designed. So we started out last year with this cute summer bunny. And I will sort of pop a picture in on the screen somewhere so that you can see what her design looked like. But this was the little summer bunny. Then after the summer bunny, we had this adorable fellow with his little stick sticking out of his head. He was the autumn bunny. Very cute. Now the next one that I completed at the very end of February was, of course, the winter bunny. And I will pop a picture on the screen of what the design looks like. And this is the adorable little bunny that I created based on Jessica's design. So the difference this time was she designed a little sitting bunny. The same as with the summer bunny, he's white, a little white bunny. And then he's got a very cute little beanie, sort of reminding us of a carrot, and a similar carroty looking type of scarf. But this poor fellow, he looks a little annoyed, like he is ready for winter to be over. So this was the 3rd bunny in my little Minika Lab that I did with Jessica. Now this one, as with the others, I made in Rainbow Cotton 8/4 in white, and the Rainbow Cotton 8/4 black, just for the little details, as well as the green leaves at the top and the green on the scarf. But the scarf and the beanie I made with Malaga, which is a worsted weight acrylic yarn, because I needed something that was a little more fluffy and cozy looking. So I originally did make a scarf using the Rainbow Cotton 8/4, but it just didn't give me the correct vibes for this little bunny. And as soon as I made the little scarf with the acrylic, I thought, that's it, that looks a lot cozier, because this poor fellow, as you can see from his little face, he is very much annoyed that winter has been going on for so long. So this was my 3rd little bunny in my Minika Lab that I'm doing with Jessica. Super cute. There's his little tail at the back, his little ears that I just put some little blush on just to give it a little bit of color. But I think this one turned out super adorable. Alright, you guys, on to the second thing. Now, my friend Pamela in the UK, she sent me a lovely yarn package at the end of last year with some gorgeous yarns that I've been using a lot lately in many of my projects. So it's a beautiful variegated acrylic yarns, fingering weight yarns that she sent me from the UK. And then she let me know just a short while ago that she will be sending a few more yarns that didn't fit in the original box that she sent me, and 1 or 2 extra treats. Now, I wanted to show you quickly just the little happy mail that I received on Friday. Today is Sunday, the 5th of March. So I received Pamela's second parcel on Friday, and I was super excited for what she had included. But I'm going to start with, actually, still prior to Pamela's Happy Mail, I received Happy Mail from my friend Crystal over at Chronically Crocheting. This was before Valentine's Day already, and I just completely, every time I did a video, I forgot to let you guys know and show you this adorable card that Crystal sent me, which was a little Valentine's card. And with it, she sent me 2 postcards, because you guys, I have a very big love of postcards. So these postcards are from the area where Crystal lives in the United States. Here's another one. I love postcards. So this was for my friend Crystal. And then with Pamela's little parcel, she also sent me this super cute card. I don't know where she gets these cards. They are so adorable. And again, a postcard from the area where she lives. Now, she also included a very lovely, oh, it doesn't want to focus. She also included a very lovely tote bag and a tea towel from her area where she lives. I absolutely love it. And then, you guys, she included some yarns for me, and I'm going to share those with you. Now, the first one, and these are very similar to the yarns that I've been working with the last few weeks, which is a variegated fingering weight yarn. Now, just look at these colors. Are they not fantastic? So these are very autumn, or I get very much autumn vibes from these ones. I don't think the labels are absolutely correct. That's why I don't even read the labels to you. There we go. Beautiful browns, greens, oranges in this one. Absolutely beautiful. Then another one, similar sort of yarn, fingering weight, self-striping or variegated, which I've been loving using lately. Just look at these beautiful purples. There's like a brownish color, white, light purple, dark purple. Absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to get going on these. I've really been enjoying working with variegated yarns lately. I've just been using them on so many different projects, and it comes out fantastic every time. Now, 2 of the yarns she included was very different, which I didn't expect at all, and it was such a lovely surprise. The one is a Stylecraft, well, actually both of them are Stylecraft yarns, which I think is a fairly popular brand in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. But the one that she included was this one, which is merry-go-round double knit. Just look at these lovely colors, you guys. It is such happy, fantastic colors. So I will have to think about a very adorable project to make with this. Something happy, something cheerful, something with summer on the way. So this was the one, and then the last one. Now this was probably my favorite from the yarns that she sent. It is called Charm Lace Weight. It's also from Stylecraft, but it is as I mentioned, a lace weight yarn. Look at that. Now this is 85% premium acrylic, 10% wool and 5% mohair. But I don't often use lace weight yarns for projects. So I'm not, although this one includes a pattern for this shawl, there's a pattern included at the back of this label, but I'm not really a shawl maker. So I knew I wanted to try this yarn in an amigurumi, but I can't use it just on its own. So I decided to pair it with a slightly thicker yarn, and the one I decided on was this, you guys, which is Rainbow Bamboo. It is an absolutely fantastic, very, very soft yarn. I've used it last year. I bought a couple of balls of this yarn on a sale that Hobby had last year. It was actually more than a year ago, I think already. This is 60% bamboo viscose, 40% cotton. It is a sport weight, so it's a yarn weight too. So close to what I prefer working with, which is actually a fingering weight. But I thought that pairing this beautiful lace weight with this bamboo, a nice neutral color, would be perfect for a little bear, and you guys, this yarn did not disappoint. Just look at this adorable bear and how he turned out with this variegated yarn. So this is what this adorable bear looks like. This yarn worked so well together. Now, because I wasn't sure how it would work up, I did want to choose a fairly easy project, and this bear, which is from the designer Deliami, I've got a few of her patterns. I think I did a bunny already, I did a little dinosaur, I think I did a unicorn at some stage, but this is a very simple bunny bear pattern, just to show how fantastically the colors worked up. Now, this little scarf is made from Baby Snuggle, which is a velvet type yarn. It's a super bulky yarn, weight 6. So I made him a little scarf because I needed something nice and chunky and plain, like a plain color to go with this beautiful variegated yarn, and it worked up fantastic. So with this one I used a 3mm hook, pairing it with a lace weight and a sport weight bamboo. Oh my word, you guys, he is so fantastic. This yarn was such a treat to work with combined. So I don't know how it works up if you work it on its own, but just look at these colors. So obviously there's a ton of yarn in this ball. It's 200 grams, approximately 1084 meters, 1185 yards. So a very massive ball of yarn, and incredibly soft. This was beautiful to work with. And as I mentioned, I actually want to try, because of this rainbow bamboo, I've got some more yarn in, I've got this beige color, then I've also got it in a pink and a light yellow and sort of a light green color. So I definitely want to pair it, I think maybe with a pink, and then maybe do a little Easter bunny with it. So I will see what the next project will be. Now, you guys, the rest of Pamela's package was, there's one item I must say in this package that was the absolute highlight of the package for me, apart from the gorgeous yarns that she sent. This. Now, I don't know, you guys would have seen it on some other channels before. I think Sam over at Memphis Makes, she's got this calendar. I think maybe Nova at Nova Name Creations, and I know Jeanette at Crafty Clegs Creations. She's already made one of these fairies. Now this, you guys, is a calendar. So normal monthly calendar for the whole year, but it contains the patterns for each of these fairies. So for each month, there is a little fairy, and for each of these fairies, there is a pattern. Now I will just show you the fairy for March. So it looks like this normal calendar that you can hang up and use, but look at how absolutely fantastic this image is. So you get like that little poem, beautiful image with that crocheted fairy on it. So this is for March, absolutely fabulous. Now this March fairy I really want to make, and I'm so excited. I've been trying to get a hold of this calendar for ages, but being in Denmark, it's not, we don't have the physical magazines readily available here in Denmark that's in English. So this is an insert that you got from Simply Crochet magazine, which is a UK type of magazine. I think you can get it in many craft stores all over the world. But I've really been struggling to get hold of this, and I've never mentioned to anyone that I was looking for this calendar. And then when I opened Pamela's parcel, and in it was this, you guys, I couldn't believe it. It was such fantastic. All right, the last thing for today. Now, my crochet bestie Caroline over at For the Love of Crochet and I, we chat constantly about crochet projects, what we want to do, what we are busy with, what we would love to start, what we don't like doing. So we are constantly looking at projects and interesting things that we want to make for our channels. Now, Caroline and I love doing collabs. We've done quite a few collabs in the past with our friend Julie as well over at KS Mom Crochets. But Caroline and I recently, we have been wanting to do, how can I explain this? A collab where you use different crafts. So both of us do sewing on the side as well. So every now and again on Caroline's channel, you will see that she shows some sewing projects that she's busy with. Now, what we are doing for this collab, and it's actually only officially kicking off on the 20th of March. And it will be for a month long. So on the 20th of March, both of us will do a full video where we give a little more information. We're also going to do a giveaway. Each of us are doing a giveaway as part of the collab, and we want you guys to join. But we're announcing it beforehand so that you can start thinking of what sort of projects you would like to incorporate into one item. So for instance, you can decide on any crochet pattern. So say for instance you want to do a bear or a bunny, just a crochet item. But then you add maybe a little knitted scarf or a little dress made from fabric that you've sewn. Or you are, like for instance me, I've recently gotten into cross stitching. I will definitely be incorporating some cross stitching in my project. So we're calling it, I think, because we're still working on the name, but we're going to do a hashtag called Amigurumi Mashup or Amigurumi Mod. So basically, you just combine different crafts into the same project. And it can be one craft, you can combine 10 crafts. So a crochet part with some other crafts. You can do paper craft, you can do polymer clay. You can do, as I mentioned, cross-stitching, knitting, sewing. There's so many things that you can combine with crochet. And this is what we want to do because both of us have so many crafting interests, and we thought it would be fun to have some sort of a collab. Obviously, you guys have to join us. So no mod is going to be too small or too big. Like I said, if you just want to do a crochet bear and add a pair of glasses that you made with craft wire, that is 2 crafts already in one project. So there's so many ideas, so many different things that you can do. And we are so excited for it. So get your brains going. Think of a project on the 20th of March when we officially kick off with this collab. Both Caroline and I will be doing a video where we show which crochet project will sort of be the base for the mashup that we're planning. And then we might give some hints as to the different crafts that we are planning to include in that project. All right, you guys, so I hope you will join us. I hope you are excited for this because I know many of us do not only crochet. Many of us do sewing, knitting, crafting, I don't know, popsicle stick creations. I've got a lot of ideas, you guys, and I know you guys do too. All right, friends, that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me. This video has been very long. I think we're on to 20 minutes already. As always, I love talking to all of you. All of you just inspire me so much. You have such fantastic ideas. And it's great to chat to you all in the comments. So let me know what you're working on. Let me know if any of you have got this beautiful calendar and are planning to make any projects from it. Let me know if you guys are planning to join us for the Amigurumi mashup starting the 20th of March. All right, friends, that's it for this week. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend so far. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. As always, stay safe, stay crafty, and I will talk to you all very soon.